How do we make our videos, you ask, and what equipment do we use? Well, we're gonna show you some audio visual stuff to you that we use today. Hey!
One of the most common questions that we get is,
how do you record your audio and video?
So we're going to talk about that today, and we're actually going to have a list of all the things that we mentioned down below.
And we'll also link you to the store if we know where they're coming from, and you can buy them yourselves. Before we start, we just wanted to remind you guys that it's not about the equipment that makes great videos. You can start with a point and shoot and use onboard mic, which is what we did at the very beginning. You just have to have great content, and you have to have a willingness to put some time and effort into making a video.
Yes. Even if you have an iPhone, you could do amazing stuff with that.
Very true.
So let's talk about video equipment. We primarily use two 5D Mark IIs for most of the videos that we shoot. With the two Canon 5D Mark IIs, we actually use three lenses. We use the 24-105, which is a 4.0. We use the 35 1.4 and the 50 1.2. For behind the scenes, we actually shoot with a typical point and shoot. For us, we use a Panasonic Lumix LX5 and also the iPhone. So we are able to get some good enough footage for behind the scenes, and it's really convenient rather than trying to get all the SLRs set up for that. We do use a Rode shotgun mic to help up the sound a little bit in the cameras. But if I had to do it again, I don't know that I would get that. The onboard camera amplifier just isn't that great, and it doesn't give us great sound quality just from the camera. So if we were doing a lot more skits, we'd probably have to go ahead and get like a zoom mic, which a lot of people use. But for now, because we're doing a lot of music stuff and overlaying the music over our video, it works out good enough. For rigs, we actually only use a couple things, and we're looking to get a few more rigs as well. But right now we primarily shoot with a Manfrotto tripod and a Manfrotto video head, which is the 701 HDV. It just gives a nice smooth movement when we need it, and it's quite versatile. You've also seen some of the smooth shots that kind of slide across, and we're using a Cinovate slider for that. So that's been a really nice addition, but again, if we want both of us in the shot, it makes it a little trickier for us to use that. Let's talk about lighting, because that's really important for making videos. So right now we are using really low-end Cowboy Studio lights, which is basically a light bulb in a stand. But it works well, and we have a little umbrella to help diffuse the light. We actually recently just rented some ProMaster VL1144 LED lights, which were really sweet. And so we're thinking about going ahead and investing in that for our future videos. So hopefully, if we do, you'll notice a difference there. We also use a small video light that's portable, which is nice for us, when we just want to be on the go. It gives us good enough lighting and, convenient to carry around.
What software do we use?
Yes, software. So for editing right now, we primarily use Adobe Premiere. We had been using iMovie for a really long time, even through Internet Icon.
Right.
We used iMovie. So it wasn't until after that that we switched to Premiere, and it's been nice having a lot more flexibility. And there's still a lot that we don't know how to use, but we're learning, and hopefully you'll see those improvements.
So now we're going to go into the audio side of things. For our software, we use GarageBand, which is the stock program in the Apple. However, we hope to upgrade to Logic Pro in the near future, and that'll hopefully give us more flexibility and just let us do some better things with audio. For the audio interface, we had been using a Blue Icicle for the longest time, and it was just a really easy plug and play. You could bring it anywhere, it's just a small little thing. However, it was giving some problems, and we thought we should upgrade to a better audio interface. So we got a Focusrite 8i6, and that has been working wonders for us. It has a lot more options, has a lot more features that we don't even know how to use, so we have a lot to grow into that. Next, we use two microphones. The main one I use is the Rode NT1A, and we also have an Audio Technica, which will be linked below. I don't remember the model number, but it's also a very great microphone. Along with all this equipment, we need the accessories such as mic stands, which are onstage mics that we got from Guitar Center, and also audio cables, XLR cables, 1/4-inch cables, and we have monster cables. and they are awesome because they have like lifetime warranty and they rarely, you know, go bad as long as you keep up with them. The headphones I use are the Bose AE2s, and they're over-ear headphones, and they're super comfortable, and I can just wear them for hours, and they work great.
So that is everything that we use right now. It's you know, a collection that has grown over the years, and again, like we mentioned, it really isn't about the equipment. It really is about the content that you're making and everything. So focus on that. Don't worry about the equipment, and as you continue to do this, you'll get the opportunity to use better stuff and get better things. But don't feel like that's the only reason you can't make good videos. We still want to see videos from you guys.
Thanks guys, and we will see you next week.